Submit.
Please, can we get a ward? Like, I'm gonna call out people specifically for wards.
Gold right now.
Okay. Well, you'll have to be the one.
One left hit, my bite.
It's really annoying to not have a ward. I think Pudge is south.
Quickly now.
Good thing we have that flying courier to deliver that bottle that I won't be able to get runes in because we don't have wards. Now someone buy fucking ward, please. It's more important than the flying courier in this lane.
Here, here.
You realize how important it is to have wards on the quap? Because I can, like, I don't know, see where the rune spawns. Shit like that.
Oh, yes.
Look, Invoker. Oh, God. Thank you. I love you, Invoker. Thank you. Like, someone had to buy him, man.
So yes. Just that one.
Because as a quap, if you know where the rune is and you're up against a hero that doesn't have, like, a control mechanism, like a Pudge, you get the rune every time.
Oh,
Taken bot.
Like
Can
some.
you guard it?
Yeah, that's fine.
forward.
Just leave it. Just leave.
A royal path.
Not really good.
A path to pain.
Got cold snap now. Should be aggressive.
The reason I wanted to leave it is because I'm gonna have a bottle in a minute. Pudge probably won't beat me to it.
Here. I'm under attack. Something for the pain. Oh, yes.
I think Pudge knows his rune there. Pudge is going top. Or not.
Attack. I'm under attack.
I don't care about getting hooked right now, because I know there's a regen. I still could have avoided that. There's no point in eating that, because now I'll have to blow the regen much before I want to. But if you look, like, that Pudge could hook me because he's better than me. I don't think the Pudge is better than me in this instance. But he could see, like, it doesn't even matter. But I shouldn't be eating hooks like that. But even if the Pudge is way better than the quad player, the Pudge will still lose this lane. Like, he can't do much to win this lane.
Can probably kill in 10 seconds.
Like, he could be the best hooking Pudge in the world.
Train.
Snatched it right out of your mouth.
Worthy tribute.
Until he hits level 6, he has no opportunity to kill me. And even at level 6.
As I will. Oh,
How do you decide who goes
yes.
mid? There are usually a number of qualities that make for good mid heroes. Heroes that can control runes really strongly. Heroes that benefit explicitly from more experience. Like heroes that have really good abilities tend to need like a lot of levels. V hooks. Oh good. That was like one short opportunity for him to land a kill on me. Can I do anything bottom if I go bot?
A royal path.
I got
Maybe.
Fuck it.
I love a struggle.
I don't think Pudge has runes. Or wards rather.
A path to pain.
One interesting thing about Quap is contesting Pudge over runes. If I have to aggressively blink, then he all of a sudden gains the potential to kill me that he doesn't otherwise have. Go top, go top, go top, go top, go top. Oh man. Are you gonna get first blood double killed by her? How does that even happen?
I'm not ready.
I meant I'm coming top for a kill, not get first blood double killed by a solo windrunner.
Best teacher.
Yeah, all I hear is excuses right now.
Pain
Oops,
builds
I should level my ult. That was a
character.
total miskey on my part. So all of a sudden, Windrunner solo first blood double kills my top lane. That means my top lane will lose. I'll have to come up there again.
Forward.
That's really, really weird though. I mean, that's not a lane that should probably be winning like that.
Forward.
Like, first blood double kill in any lane is awkward. First blood double kill as a Windrunner. Hey, use
As
the courier
I
or send it
will.
back, because I need to use that shit soon.
Not yet.
Saw the hook coming out. He was past the point of cancel.
A path to pain. Here, here.
Fuck, now it's up a hill against a Pudge that has an ult.
Oh, yes.
Fuck, I thought that would hit the Pudge. No high position around the range creep here. You can see that Pudge is desperate to hook me. Pudge is gonna have a
A
top rune.
royal path.
I gotta be careful.
Oh, yes.
We should honestly have side on both runes here. If it's an invisible Pudge, I'm dead. I'll face check the rune. I know he has it, and yeah.
Forward.
Like if that's an invisible Pudge, I'm 100% dead, and I don't know if he's invisible because we don't have sight on the rune.
A path to
It's like against a
pain.
Pudge and a Tiny, guys, it's really important to have sight on both runes, especially in a pub, because I either leave my lane or I risk dying to the Pudge. Oh look, it was an invisible Pudge, so now you guys die.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. See, that's why. Like against a Pudge, if there's an invisibility, he'll get a kill somewhere. It's just like a Tiny. I mean, I have the
Here,
choice of either
here.
leaving the lane or just staying and risking death. And Pudge
The
decided to take the sure
pain
kill top.
train.
But since he was gone for so long, it was kind of obvious that he had a rune, and furthermore, it was obvious that it was a good rune, like a rune that he could kill with, like a haste or an invis. Invises are so
pain
fucking annoying on a
ends.
Pudge, because it means that usually like two
Suffer.
lanes have to just chill back. Okay, I'm gonna use that courier now really quick. Fine, actually, you can finish using it bottom. It's just that it's been sent bottom 3
yes.
times this game, and I've only had ability to use it once.
I get ward.
No, it's fine.
As I
Kill,
will.
kill, kill, cut him off, kill, 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 bot! Never mind, you guys, what are you doing?
Attack.
Really?
I'm ward. Bot.
Your queen moves.
What?
That was really awkward. Like, no one positioned to get him there.
Oh, yes.
I mean, albeit, in hindsight, it was because there was a Pudge. Oops, I meant to level my E, not use it. Thought I pressed Y.
Forward.
You can nuke, we can kill. I kinda lost.
A royal path.
Pudge just grabbed a regen, so I'm gonna get
Watch this
pushed
on
up.
the rig.
Pudge just got a regen bot. Careful,
Here,
bot.
here.
Okay, he's coming back mid.
Forward.
He doesn't have mana for a hook ult unless he pops his regen, so I'll just watch for that. Looks like he just wants to use that regen now to open up a kill
Forward.
opportunity on me. I would have probably played a little bit more passively, but I play too passively for my own good.
The pain train.
Like, he obviously just wanted to throw out a hook to see if he'd get it. If he did, it would not have mounted, and that's what he wanted to do right there. I was commenting on, like... I was commenting on as he did it. Like, he threw out the hook because he wanted to use the regen so he'd have enough mana for a hook ult. Like, if he would have hooked me the first time, it would not have amounted to anything. The reason he was able to seal the deal and the kill there was the urn. He had a charge on it. Why'd you mid instead of the Invoker? Because Invoker can actually side lane really efficiently. I mean,
I'm warding top.
mostly because he can get points into his quaz, and then he's impossible to push out of lane. He's also like a strong side lane player, or hero, rather. I shouldn't say player, I know nothing about who's playing him. But yeah, like I knew that that hook was coming, and I died to it anyways, so that was not good. We still don't have wards anywhere. We should get wards side on both runes. Like right now we have it on 0. If I would have blinked away, I probably still would have
I'm
died.
putting in on top.
Because of the Invoker. Like the Invoker, or not because of the Invoker, because of the Storm Spirit. The Storm Spirit would have killed me even if I would have blinked away there. Like shit, the hook could have missed, I still would have died. But it doesn't change the fact that that doesn't mean I should just catch a hook anyways. But no one even noted that that guy was missing. That guy's dead. You can always ghost walk when he does that.
Your queen.
There's 0 reason that he should have died there. He could have ghost walked. He had ample time to do so. If you look, his ghost walk was on his bar there too.
A love bite.
Okay, he should have just ghost walked away. Like if that were me, I'd comment on how
As I will.
I should have escaped from that.
Top Smith care.
And also now we don't have a ward still because no one else. Like the guy top hasn't bought any wards, I don't think. Fuck! I was looking top to comment on how awful it was that he didn't buy wards. Buy wards,
Quick
Lich.
now.
It's getting kind of annoying. We haven't had side on that top run for a long time.
Oh,
If you don't do it, I'm gonna
yes.
kind of just rage quit the game probably. Thank you, good sir. First time he's bought wards all game, I think.
Warding.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna check for bot rune because I can't contest the Pudge on top rune because I'd have to blink,
Oh,
and if I blink, then I risk dying.
yes.
Oh, she just leave.
Into the bottle.
Fine.
A path to
Okay, got it.
pain.
I'd rather just try for bot.
Oh, yes.
Come. My team is
Your
positioning poorly here. We won't get a kill.
moves.
Top Smith care.
Go. Oh, you just wasted your stun on an anti-mage. That was
Forward.
stupid. Now we have to wait on you.
Are you even trying?
Just use it online. Go. Stun him.
Yes.
It was so good.
There's a pudge here. Okay, never mind. Just TP.
Bloody creep.
I'm under attack. Does this hurt? Rain of pain.
Oh, you got the self-deny.
I have one of your tankers.
For
That
the royal
ult hit the lion. I
coffers.
just thought it would be enough to kill him.
Quickly now.
You generally level the blink over the dagger. If you even
Here,
want to put a
here.
point into the dagger, I put a point into the dagger because I was afraid that at level 6 Pudge would hook me.
Here.
Or earlier, he'd just hook me
to
after I use a
pain.
blink, and then I could just dagger him and get away. Or just dagger him and trade hits. Either way, I didn't use the dagger a single
love a
time this game.
struggle.
It's just not worth the mana. Like, at high level games, you often see people not leveling it at all. Wretched Hag and Han,
Oh,
her
yes.
Q has like a function that makes it apply to some degree to the ult. That's not true of Queen of Pain.
A love bite.
So it was stupid of me to have leveled the dagger
Wow.
to any capacity this game. Because again, I haven't even used it.
Sweet pain.
Good thing the core was upgraded to flying. I know, and that's really fucked up too, because she first blood double killed you, which shouldn't happen.
Haste is bottom.
I know.
Forward.
I'm gonna get it.
The pain train.
Just cancel his ultimate with your
Go
illusions.
bottom?
No, he ulted on my illusion.
Battle Royale. Haste.
Wow, that actually hit.
Pain builds character.
Overkill.
Growing pains.
It was enough.
I do
It worked.
suffer fools. As I will. Worthy tribute.
Pudge, oh, like a lot of Pudges will get earned. It's an
Quickly
excellent item
now.
on Pudge because you use so much health even on successful kills. But he can actually set up a kill on me with that.
Oh,
Should let AM farm.
I'm gonna try to maybe kill Windrunner here.
I can smoke
Farm
and
like a
train.
It's daytime too, so this
Forward.
becomes an awkward gank to try to make succeed. You have to initiate with the smoke, dude. Get out there, you're invisible. Go.
A
Go,
path
go!
to pain.
No,
Go,
there's one in the
go,
tower,
go.
shut up.
That hit her too. Oh god, she gets away.
Fresh meat.
Here,
Careful,
here.
careful. Hmm.
Forward.
I'm TPing back partially because it's important and
Oh,
partially because I just want to get a
yes.
fucking wand. Fuck you, kid tag. You stay up.
Feel this.
Why don't you just get the stream money, get rich.
Pot is still.
Your queen moves.
Yeah. If only streaming was a profitable venture for someone with a really small audience.
As I will.
I guess my audience isn't too small.
Storm is bottom.
The treasury grows. Swiftly.
Did someone die somewhere?
A royal path.
Storm just used like his whole mana pool to get that. He also went bottle when his Pudge has a bottle, which is a bit weird.
Oh,
But since they're up
yes.
against a co-op, I can
can
understand it. Co-op controls runes very well.
Short. Anti-mate.
They have 3 mid, by the way, and it's Storm and a Pudge. Am I gonna sit here and lose a tower? Because if I get dove and no one TPs, I'm
By
dead.
TP.
Okay, I shouldn't have to beg for TPs because only one person has a TP, and it's only the Riki,
The
and that he can't do
pain
shit.
train.
And if I get dove by Storm
We
and
can kill
Pudge,
him.
I'm
What are you
dead.
doing?
Swiftly.
So like there, I was just considering just frankly abandoning the tower. Storm and Pudge can dive me
Here,
really
here.
hard.
Okay,
I'm
kill
gonna
him.
head towards top, but first I'm gonna blow up the creep right here.
My
I want the level 2 ult.
Stun him with your sword
increases.
in, man.
Yeah, listen to Sean Connery.
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna. They're gonna die.
Oh, you just blocked the Pudge, so he knows you're there now. I'm gonna go top.
No, he
Forward.
doesn't. He's auto running.
Oh man.
Your top tower is under attack.
I have an ult in like 8.
8?
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I will.
Help, help.
That was the sound of your. I'm a
Hooray.
spell. specialist.
So I'm gonna switch the treads to agility.
yes.
Start chugging that bottle. I'm gonna be going for Lincoln's, not because it's a phenomenal item in this game, but just because it'll stop me from getting dove, and I'm pretty ahead. It's also an item that facilitates a lot of farm. The problem with Lincoln's is that
We have a what?
it makes Scepter so fucking awkward. Like, it's so,
To
like...
pain.
I'm gonna use the courier first. People
Your
keep fucking with the
queen
courier. This is like the
moved.
most used courier I've
Battle
seen in a long time.
Royale. Share my pain. Growing stronger.
Okay, I'm gonna get this, and then you guys can use the courier all you want. Thank you.
A royal path.
Alright, you can reuse courier now. Sorry, I just really need that.
Dude, if you run out and just constantly nuke them,
What?
won't
Why do
be
you
able to
go-
stay in lane.
Lincoln's, I know 90%. Morphling gets it because, again, it facilitates a lot of farm, and it's particularly useful on Morphling because at least Morphling gets something out of, like, the 15 stats that it gives you. But generally, the 15 to stats that you get off of Lincoln's is kind of
A
useless
royal
on most
path.
heroes. But it generally, like, I would compare it to, like, God, I'm saying generally a lot. But I would compare it to, like, the
yes.
Battle Fury equivalent. It's like the Battle Fury of, like, heroes that farm with abilities. That's why I'm such a bitch about TPs, because,
Exquisite
like, that time, if I
agony.
didn't TP, like, we would not have gotten that kill.
As I will.
There's a Pudge coming top with a Storm.
Here, here.
We can jump on that problem.
But yeah, like, Lincoln's just such a nice farm item. It also gives you kind of marginal survivability, and it's not like a waste of an item slot.
Actually not a good idea. I don't think
It's just like late game, I don't know. It's really nice though, and heroes that use a lot of mana to farm.
Maybe if they push up. Yeah.
Like, Morphling is a great
Submit.
example of a hero who uses a ton of mana and gets a ton from getting a Lincoln's. Because all of a sudden you have the ability to use your waveform to travel, it gives you a reasonable amount of damage.
How many farm bombs?
Yes.
At least on a Morphling it gives you more than it... Fuck. On Morphling it gives you a lot more than it gives you on other heroes.
Because of the stature.
Scream.
Let me get this.
Yes.
That's a Pudge, man. Oh, man.
That
Are
hardly.
you gonna... Oh, no, yeah, man, I forgot. Fuck, now you're dead. Fuck, man. I could have popped the invis, but they had more than just one hero there. They had...
The enemy's
Wow, they
middle
didn't
tower
deny
has
it.
fallen.
That's unbelievable. They had 4 heroes there.
What?
The refs are in the... Do you put what is stream doing? I stream during kind of random. Yeah, no TP equals double. Yeah, but honestly, dude, it's like at this point, I don't care when, like, well, I shouldn't say I don't care, man. But I know that viewers will never TP. It doesn't matter. You realize there's like a hasted blue or something coming at you. Well, I guess it's not. Someone has a rune though.
Middle
It's
tower is
AM.
under
The fuck
attack.
is he
Someone
gonna
has a
do?
rune. He has an okay farm.
So-
It's not awful.
Your middle tower. is
But yeah,
under
I have to understand. Like, I have to get to the point where I don't expect viewers to do these things. But yeah, like, no TP there equaled double kill for Pudge. But like the moment that I clicked and the only one with the TP was Riki, I was like, okay, well I should probably play from the idea that no one will have a TP. If I were really comfortable with my team, I'd probably go for a Scepter.
Okay, just don't do anything.
But I'm not comfortable in my team at all, so
Your
I'm just going to be going for that
queen
Lincoln's.
moves.
Like, I'll live through shit like that with the Lincoln's. Turn it, turn it, turn it, go.
Here, here.
I really wanted that kill.
A royal
I
path.
do my work at the cutting edge.
I really wanted that kill. Like, I was waiting for Riki, but he didn't do it.
Path to pain.
Catapult MVP.
Quickly now.
Oh god, this guy's farm is awful.
Budget.
Forward.
It's actually not horrible, but it's nowhere near what it should be. It's nowhere near what it should be. But that's what happens when you get first blood double killed by a fucking Windrunner.
Your queen moves.
It's probably not his fault though. It sucks being in a duo lane when you don't...
Does this hurt?
I'm gonna see if I can stack that. I probably won't. No, I wasn't in time.
Your pain ends.
I'm gonna leave one creep there.
Oh,
That way the camp doesn't
yes.
respawn.
Get ready.
Swiftly.
This is greedy. Okay, no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna... But this is really, like, not a smart thing that I'm doing right now.
Pain builds.
I was gonna
character.
blink into it for the farm. Would have saved me a little bit of time. But I was like, oh, no, that's just too stupid even for me.
Oh, yes.
And this is stupid again. I should not have
Into the
blinked there.
bottle.
If I don't know where Pudge is, it's just really
The
awful
pain
as a habit to just be
train.
blinking around everywhere. I wish I could have gotten that stack off for that other camp, but I didn't.
As I will.
This stack will succeed.
Yes.
Skeleton King was bought with Invoker? Really? I know that.
You don't need 4 top.
Forward.
I'm not gonna sit on your farm there. I'm gonna just
A
farm some
path.
neutrals so you guys have more places to farm. When I do this with the farming neutrals, it's because I can't really rely too heavily on my team to get farm otherwise. I have no idea what's happening, but I just know that a TP can change it.
Yes.
That was a sick ult, but I'm gonna die for it because my team is full. What are you guys even fucking doing? Are you guys really gonna all die to that? Oh my god, Ricky, you could have just went on the lion and then the other guy that had 2 HP.
No, I couldn't because they were fogged. Saw nothing. Thought they were back.
I threw down an ult that took 2 heroes to 1 HP, and then Lion fingered me and stunned me, and then Windrunner got a shackle. Like, that was really awful, because, like, I had a really strong ult there, and they used all their abilities. Yeah, I went for the Pudge instead of the super low heroes. Yeah. That was shitty. That should have been, that fight should not have went like that. That's a really redundant word.
Is under attack.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there too. That ward would be better placed here because all that this ward does is it gives side on. It gives side on here and here and here. That's the only vision it gives us. If you wanted side on that location, you'd be better off just placing this ward here because it would be playing better in almost every fucking way. Can't wait till I get a fucking Lincoln so
I
that.
should just keep the auto.
Suffer.
And it's funny because the Lincolns, it won't be like huge in these group fights, but it's just fucking hilarious because
Double damage.
it'll just mean that someone else that isn't me gets fingered. Like the Lion is still gonna finger someone. Like he'll still get a finger off on someone. It just won't be me.
Oh,
Like he'll ult someone in team fights. It just won't be me, and that's all I care about. So much for their smoke gank.
I'm coming bottom. We can kill, probably.
Yeah.
The
Lincolns is I always refer to it as being like a greedy item. It facilitates a lot of farm. But again, like that fight, it was so shitty. Like the only reason that no one was doing anything to the 2 guys that I ulted is because Pudge was walking into them and they didn't like spread or anything. Yeah, fingering Quap. I'd finger Quap.
Forward. The treasury grows.
Oh, Tommy, everyone.
Quickly now.
I wasn't even sure if I wanted to stream today, but then
Your queen moves.
But then I was like, oh wait, I got matched against Toronto and that other former DWI player, so I figure I'll turn the stream on.
Who's
Here,
bottom?
here. Your queen moves.
Here, I'm just gonna stack that camp. I'll clear it on the way out. If I have more map control than the enemies, I can just feel free to do shit like that.
The pain train.
I actually don't have enough map control because I don't have any wards.
A royal.
Your middle tower is under it. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
But we're way ahead. I didn't stack. I'm actually happy with that. It's not like I didn't go into there with the full intention of stacking it. It was just that, like, I fully intended to stack that camp. But in hindsight, it might have been better not to.
A path to pain.
Like how we lost mid when green is sitting right there. And the reason that's shitty is because it's easy to deny it. You just look at it and you go, oh, the tower has like 10 HP.
Just take it, I'm not close enough.
Into the bottle.
They have 4 mid, they're gonna look to do
Control
something
mid.
probably. Careful, Brown. You can't position in the same way that the Riki can here.
Forward.
That's why.
For me.
And I died for no reason. That was my fault. It was just a lack of positioning from my part.
Dead.
It's funny because I was watching here so I could get it on camera when Brown died for bad positioning and then I got hooked. That's like the second time that that's happened too. Damn it. Careful, you're both dusted, Invoker and the other guy.
I know.
That was just shitty. Like I died for no reason there. Like I was watching here Because it was like, oh look, see, he'll die here because Storm Spirit will just roll on him. And then I get hooked.
On top.
But that was really bad. This guy's positioning was awful there, and he should have died to the roll. He would have been dead if I didn't get hooked. It's not like I saved him by any means. It's just that the enemies decided to prioritize killing me. Prioritizing targets is a good skill to have. It's a shitty pudge too, like chainmail.
You can throw a tornado? I'll fucking.
Dude, just throw a tornado, man. They know you're in those trees, so that's a shitty place to stand. Like, they've rolled on you before, so it's not like it's big mystery where Invoker is.
I'm just gonna go. Like, no.
Oh, yes.
You needed a tornado. It could have been a guaranteed 2 kills. There's no reason to not tornado for that.
With just re-kill me?
I will.
I have no idea. Yeah, with just re-killing you,
I'm
yeah, for sure. There were more people right there, too, so they can't just turn and decide they want to fight you after your tornado. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill
I thought
Lincolns.
it was useless, I'm sorry then.
Okay. Yeah, kill him. Easy kill right here.
My bindings tighten.
Also, in games like this, I prioritize like the value of my farm less than I do the enemies. Oh man.
Not.
Double damage.
Or less than I do my allies, rather, because I have a Skeleton King and a Riki, both of which will need more farm than I do. Oh god, that was an awful blink. Okay, good. I live.
Oh, yes.
But I'd rather that those two get farmed so that we can stay into the late game.
But I can literally 3-shot these people.
Oh,
I don't know why we're not fighting. Like, Invoker got him to fucking use everything.
But once I get
Just kept pushing.
once I get the Lincolns, like this is one of the reasons that Lincolns, I don't know, I don't think that you'd see it as much in competitive games as you would like BKB, except on heroes that it's really good on.
Swiftly.
Like there are certain heroes that Lincolns is super good on.
Quickly now.
I'm not gonna go on that guy. Yeah, it's because they're still going to use their single targeted abilities. They're just not going to use them on me.
Submit.
I wish they wouldn't even leech my experience on that.
The pain train.
I notice a lot of support players will like avoid trying to take experience, and it's not
As
just
I
the
will.
the Lich there, it's the other guy too. But they'll avoid trying to take experience because they'll like, or I mean they'll avoid taking gold, but then they'll like leech experience. But experience can be so important.
Rain of pain.
I'm gonna go for it. No, I won't. Never mind. Just grab it, dude. Just grab it. Just grab it. It's not like Pudge doesn't know it's there now. We could totally win this fight, by the way. But we would need an initiation that isn't
I'm
me.
ready.
Like, I can't just blink in aggressively because...
I go now?
Yeah, just shoot Tornado. That has to be our initiation. Oh god, help him.
Your top tower travels faster than sound.
Good.
A royal path.
See, like if we would have lost that fight, I would have been annoyed because that's a fight that we were, like, really distinctly advantaged in.
We pushed.
Scream.
We can cut him off.
Where the fuck is everybody gone now?
Here, here.
You could have gotten tired.
Your queen moves.
I'd like to get a Scepter this game, just to do
Attack.
split pushing. But it's too late, honestly. I need a Sheep Stick. Whenever you go Lincolns 2, you're not really allowed to go Scepter, because I shouldn't say you're not allowed. It just stops being as good. Like, it's distinctly worse if you go for a Lincolns, because then, like, if you get like Tread's Sheep or like Tread's Scepter, like you have to play kind of like in a specific way. But I think that way can be better in games like this. But I had little confidence in my team, so I went for the Lincolns instead, because they have a lot of abilities that, if you feel like you're really running the show in the group fights, you really need to
Suffer.
I don't know. It's like if you feel like you're really running the show in the group fights, or like you're not confident in your ability to like initiate or something, then the Lincolns is nice because it means that I won't be the one getting fingered in Anti-Mage outfit, but someone will. It's again, I said it like a million times. It just won't be me. Like watch for it. It's gonna be probably the Riki or the Skeleton King who gets fucked in every group fight.
I love a struggle.
Because like between Pudge ult, Anti-Mage ult, Storm Spirit, it's like they'll kill someone on the onset of like every group fight.
We can kill bottom probably. He's pushed out a little bit too full.
Submit.
I just really don't want that one person to be me.
Cold snap, he's dead.
And their anti-mage is not doing well.
Allow
You engage or
Yeah, I can go. I'll probably blink away and we can get him.
forward.
He just blinked up?
Focus should shit turn. Yeah.
seriously?
Forward.
No.
In the book.
I agree.
As I will.
Windrunner.
It's
I know,
not
right?
time yet. A path to pain.
I always feel like the cooldown on that is so much higher than what it lists it. Of course it isn't, but I won't even have mana for this.
The pain train. Oh, yes. Forward.
Over here now.
Rain of pain. The pain train.
Fucker. Motherfucker.
Go deep.
Yeah, go deep, sons.
I'm under
All me.
attack.
Blood Ranger. Gem. That's a fucking gem.
Pain.
I'll just use it for counter warding for a while. Not that they have wards,
Yeah,
but
you
whatever.
don't die normally. Unless you fuck up.
Swiftly.
Not with the Lincolns now. I'll just tank it. I have to go back to the pool in a minute anyways. Or not.
Feel this.
Here, I'll tank it again. If I'm the closest thing to the tower, it'll aggro on me. But it's aggroed on SK.
Quickly now.
The enemy's bottom
He has to go back to the
tower
pool
has
too.
fallen.
Or does he? No, I guess not. Because he's an SK,
Oh,
so it works
yes.
differently.
Oh, yes. Here, here.
Our ancients are stacked right now,
As
SK.
I will.
Here I'm stacking the ancients. I can't really farm it as time efficiently, but I can blow
Oh,
through our jungle.
yes.
And Riki can't really blow through our jungle because it's just harder for Riki.
Oh shit. I'm gonna take this, dude.
So it's like the way that it should be prioritized is the lane farm
Okay.
should probably be for Riki. And good, I got the stack off.
Double damage.
A royal path.
I had to be careful with this gem. Using it for counter warding, it reveals wards, and if I'm pretty confident that I won't be dying too much, it's nice. We'll see if I want to go for Scepter or Sheepstick. It's getting near the time where I have to kind of make that call.
With my dick.
Here, here.
The cooldown on my ultimate gets reduced to 45 seconds from 135, so it makes my ultimate
As
vastly
I
better in
will.
that regard, that I can use it for like ganks and mini engagements and shit like that.
Oh, they should saw me.
I'm not ready. Share my
You ready? You ready? No, no, no. I'm fucking ready.
I'm ready too.
Your queen moves.
Yeah, faggot, come at me.
My best work.
It's not time yet.
Under attack.
Oh, hi, Pudge. Looks like he wants to hold me anyways. Good thing I got that Lincoln. This Pudge can be on my dick as much as he wants.
A
I have a Lincoln's and he ults me anyways. I actually didn't realize I've had a Lincoln's for the past like 20 minutes.
Treasury growing pains. Quickly.
Invoker really only needs levels to be good, but it's like he's up there with heroes like Shadow Demon, where it's like farm on him isn't like
Swiftly.
incredible, but he'll get farmed just because he so drastically needs levels. And when you're talking about balance, you always have to discuss it from the point of like a high level game, because games aren't balanced around like games that are balanced around play at all levels just
Oh,
aren't balanced at the higher
yes.
levels. But like in a high level game, you'd see Invoker probably getting a lane where he can get the most farm possibly,
Feel
but
this.
or the most experience possible, but by extension he'd get a lot of farm. So it's like if you put
Share
Invoker
my
in like a
pain.
solo mid or like in a side lane, where it's like a one-on-one side lane, then it's like
The pain
he'll get a lot of money.
train.
They're gonna go on me, but I'll get away. But I don't know, like it's a hero that if you but in a
Oh,
pub though,
yes.
in a pub you can get away with just side laning just so he gets levels.
As I will.
Not considering Orchid, not really, because if you think about it, Anti-Mage will just like Orchid isn't actually good against Animage, because unless he goes for, because there are two builds that Animage does, like two cardinal directions that he usually goes. He'll either go for Vanguard Battle, or he'll either go Vanguard Manta, or Battle Fury, or Battle Fury Manta, or yeah, those are the two ways that you go. But either way, you always get a Manta, because if you go Vanguard Battle Fury, you get a Manta eventually.
Oh shit. There's orange guy. He can
Surprise!
come at me, run!
A path.
Finish him here, yeah. You look at yellow. But yeah, so it's like he'll always get a Manta, because Manta propagates towards his illusions, so he'll always get it. That's the item that you'll see in like 100% of games. Eventually, an Animage will get it. There goes Gem. If you guys don't want to destroy it, I think I die there. Grab the gem. Grab the gem. Grab the gem. Nice. That works too. Wow, I thought we'd lose that fight.
You didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Because Animage will always get a Manta, yeah, it's important to realize that Manta purges status effects, so there's a very small window of time. If an Animage goes for Vanguard Battle Fury, then there's a small window of time where Orchid is good, but in high-level games, people will never do that. If you're up against like a Broodmother, like 99% of the competitive games that I see where there's a Broodmother on the opposite team of an Animage, the Animage has to go Poor Man's Shield Battle Fury. Because he cannot go Vanguard, or he cannot go Poor Man's Shield Manta. He has to go Vanguard Battle Fury because he has to get the Manta in time to purge the Orchid. And therefore, the Broodmothers get forced into awkward positions where they can't get an Orchid because they know what the Animage is doing, etc., etc. It's like a mind game almost. But if you look too, Orchid, its effect is not as good. Like 5 seconds of silence and amped damage. Of course, I mean, Scythe of Vice is much more expensive, but Scythe of Vice is just an almost all-around better item.
Pain. Oh yes.
But as opposed to like a 3.5 second disabled that has better peripheral stats as well.
Quickly
but Scythe of Vice is such a fucking amazing item.
Fresh meat.
Haste, you wanted to take it.
Swiftly.
Because of
I'm dead.
Oh yeah,
Fucking purple guy got right though.
I remember that game where the Furon was saying that he out-carries Animage, which never happens, doesn't work like that. I'm gonna go farm top.
Forward.
I'll get there.
Invoker actually does really need the experience, more so than like in different support.
Here.
I mean, if he's playing as a support, you almost never see Invoker actually played as a support.
Let's put the borders down if you buy them.
I like this guy. He
Forward.
sounds like Sean Connery. It's a big plus in my book. But I'm dying, like, a lot. Like, I have 5 deaths. That's so many fucking deaths for, like, a quap. But the enemy lineup is really punishing. Skeleton King has done a good job not dying a lot.
Good lucky there.
Skeleton King is too, like, as well, Skeleton King is a hero who,
They're pushing.
like, in a game like this,
They might be ganking you now.
in a game like this, it's so easy to die on Skeleton King.
Forward.
But he's doing a good job not dying. But by extension, I bet his farm is probably pretty
Scythe
shitty.
of
Because if he's
Vice.
trying so hard not to die, then he has to be neglecting a lot of viable farm options.
Reign of pain.
And his farm's okay. It's not bad. I thought it'd be worse.
It's not time yet.
You really lack an escape mechanism on Skeleton King, and you're relying on like your team coming to save you. I kind of want to get like a late game Scepter, but that'd be so shitty.
Swiftly. Oh yes.
Now the whole jungle
Forward.
should respawn. I'll just kill it again. No, the corpse. Okay, good. I was about to say what? I was about to say like, no, I guess the corpse was still there. I'll farm top in a sec.
I'll pick up the hate room.
Oh yes.
Yeah, someone else can have it. I don't need him at this point. Should I play Dota? No, I did piss off. Played it anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend.
Oh yes.
I've always kind of streamed at weird times. I just need to stream more, man. Like, I always say that I stream all day, every day, but and that's true for me because I sleep for sometimes like 24-hour periods if I have nothing going on in days. I just like sleeping, man. But we could take top. Striders were so cool and on, man. And the fact that arcane boots didn't exist meant that there were more like boots that you could get. Sequel.
Here, here. The pain train. Radiant structures are fortified.
I could have hexed him as well. I just didn't think about it.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Fucking faggot. I'm pretty sure that like
Royal path.
I need to ult there necessarily, but I just wanted to kill him quickly so I can be another fight here.
That was perfect. A path to pain.
Oh me. I sat there like not hitting that guy forever because I wanted to get the kill.
Agony.
Kill shot rather.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Queen moves.
Arcane boots are so easy to get, but just the fact that they exist means that there are some heroes who will get them like almost every single game. I remember someone too was telling me when I was watching. I think I was watching. I forgot who the stream was. I remember Blitz saying that you get arcane boots 100% of the time on Sand King, and Korea was agreeing. But still, man, I still see games where people go treads on Sand King, which is the way that you do it on,
Top barracks has fallen.
unless you went for Striders.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Quickly now.
B?
Fuck, I wanted that. Fuck you. Yeah, we better back out. There's no way we can do anything here. Have fun, Riki.
Oh, yes.
All me. Oh god, no!
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Oh, yes.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
All me.
Oh man.
So easy to kill, steal, and quap.
Here, here.
Fuck you.
As I will.
No, try to.
Well, try what? What was I trying? I don't know.
You attempted to block me, but I don't know, dog. I don't know. Gotta get a Doombringer.
I'm over here.
I can't afford it.
Quickly now.
Why'd you call it Doombringer, dude? There's no such thing as Doombringer in this game.
Bro, you crazy. I'm gonna give that AM Doombringer and the game's done.
Not getting boots for both feet? No, just because of that statement,
Oh,
dude. I'll be getting
yes.
boots.
Holy bro,
I can't decide which boots I want, man. So I couldn't decide which boots I wanted.
Oh, yes.
So I just went for all of them.
I got that region, don't worry. It's okay.
Oh, nigga. My nigga, so.
The pain.
Well, we should probably just end the game as quickly as we
So I don't
could.
lose this race.
Yeah, let's go Rosh phase and loses rapier, and then let's go end it. I feel kind of bad about doing this now.
Here, here.
She only has 2 feet. Yeah, but dude, when you have titties this big, you need boots for your tits and hands, okay?
A royal
Don't question it, man. It works.
Oh shit, yo, I don't die.
Submit.
This is the first time I've actually like.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Just go end it, mid. I'm kind of nervous about actually just buying 6 boots.
Moves.
Dude,
Yo, you gotta buy more boots, dog.
look at those
Not-
shoes like a
boots
woman.
aren't good enough.
Got 2 feet, man.
I like
2 feet, 2 tits, and 2 hands.
Queenie.
Oh shit.
Does this hurt?
The enemy's middle
Uh-oh,
tower
guys.
has been denied.
The treasure
Oh,
grows.
God damn it, I wanted that kill.
Oh, yes.
Don't worry, guys, I got mana for
Have
us.
any more charges?
Oh shit, I better heal up with these tranquil boots. That's the first time I've ever used tranquil boots heal in Dota 2. Believe it or not, I've
Enemy's
never
middle
built these
tower
boots.
has fallen.
Ever.
Rain of pain.
Oh shit, they're trying to be sneaky.
The enemy's middle tower.
Sorry,
The enemy's
no,
middle
no.
tower has fallen. Pain. Oh yes.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh dude, I'm fucked.
We now have
Are you gonna die in there well with a rapier, dude?
the pain.
Don't die, don't die.
Help, dude. Help SK, you fucking noobs. Look at that. He's going big and you guys are going home.
Pain.
Riki, that might be a bad idea, dude.
No, yes.
Fuck you.
Dire victory.
Should probably before him on the corner, have it follow you. I was purposely blocking that guy to kill him. Well, not a shitty aim. I took so much. I didn't even realize until the end that I had 282 last hits. That's not a good thing either, because SK has so few farm options. Like I said, he's under farm because he tried to minimize his deaths, but he has so few farm options that if I'm killing 280 plus creeps, that's like 280 creeps that Skeleton King doesn't have the ability to kill. So like it kind of fucks him over, and it was funny because I actively commented as well. I didn't deny like anything to, but it's funny because I actively commented on how I need to not be taking his farm, and then I ended up doing it anyways. Yeah, on Broodmother you have to buy 6 boots, and then you have to have a courier hold 2 boots and just follow you around. Here, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I should articulate myself better sometimes as well. Because, like, Windrunner got a first blood double kill, and it was because I kept going, go on Windrunner, go on Windrunner, go on Windrunner. Because, well, I didn't say, like, the last one like that. I was just like, go on Windrunner, go on Windrunner. And the reason was because I was coming up, and I just wanted to let them know, like, 30 seconds in advance that I wanted to kill the Windrunner for first blood. And because they didn't want to disappoint me, like, everyone just, like, instantly right-clicked the Windrunner, and then they both died to her. Like commercial when we were still talking? I wasn't still talking when I ran the commercial. Was I? I don't think I was. I did the commercial before I got up to get a thing. Why does the courier not get 4 boots for its own feet? Can't have an unstylish courier. That's a valid point, but I mean I think a flying courier only needs 2 boots, man. Well, maybe it's because a flying courier doesn't walk, so the boots are useless. It's like, I mean, you wouldn't get boots on a Viper, man. Viper or OD, because both of those heroes fly, so you don't need boots, right? I mean, you wouldn't get boots on Jakiro. He has 2 little limp feet. The rule of thumb, too, is on any hero that flies, you just don't need boots. You know, actually, Jelmerm, that's a perfectly valid point, and I never thought about that. You're probably absolutely correct. It's probably because there's a slight stream delay that doesn't apply to commercial, so yeah, you're right. Make me feel worse about running commercials, man. I didn't run any for the past 2 times that I streamed. Part of that was because ad blocker didn't work, and I didn't want people who use ad blocker They have to face the commercials. Versus Amstel, man. Yeah, I thought. Oh man. Yeah, that's how I roll, man. If I'm playing like Invoker, I don't really care how bad. Like we need. Like I don't really care too much that if we don't have wards, because I probably won't be contesting the rune too often. Like I'll favor the farm over it usually. But if I'm playing like a quap. Fuck, man, I'd like sat on the runes. Probably some unwrapping some Cheetos. Nah, man, it's a popsicle. Players look at boots, they feel left out. Yeah, that's usually why they do it. What is this? Clink's horns. What is this, dude? It's pretty cool. I like the temporary images that Valve uses. They were really funny early in the beta when they didn't have images for everything. I like the way that they're clearly it's at this point it's very clear that Valve is going to monetize. I mean, it was already obvious they're going to make it free to play, but at this point it's really nice because it's clear that they're going to monetize it with like items and stuff. If you read Cyborg Matt or whatever's blog or whatever, God, that's a lot of whatevers, but still, I think that's the best way to go. Just shit that doesn't affect gameplay. But one says, I hope that was a joke, a crystal controlling the soul of say user me leaderboard priority queue. Valley girl all of a sudden. Alright, I promised I'd play a Tinker. We'll see if it's the right game for it. You always need to tell people mid or I feed. That'll always put them in the right mindset. But I like his TF2 didn't have recurring charges, but if you want to be in Dota 2 for the long run, it has to be free to play. Something like StarCraft 2 is only able to continue to make money because Blizzard takes a cut of like all of the tournaments, as well as the fact that they also do a lot of other things like expansions and shit.
5 seconds remaining.
Dr. Clinker.
Watch as some faggot like insta counter picks me.
Prepare for battle.
I should say so.
I should say so. Oh.
Proceed. Very well.
They've been working on Heart of the Storm for StarCraft 2 for a while. Watch out. One of them is named Sephiroth.
Exactly.
It's probably pretty good.
Just go CM, and it's gonna be the best because CM is the. Yeah, don't come top.
30 seconds to battle.
I need a long range top, because then they can babysit better. I'm scared.
Alright, there we go. Finished up that popsicle. I'm all good now. Alright.
Tinkering
So in
about.
terms of lineups, our lineup is fucking awful. When they ask me to tell them what to pick, I should just tell them what to pick instead of just fucking around.
Absolutely.
I don't want to think too hard. But no, our lineup is fucking awful, and they have a bunch of heroes that are like really good, like
Are you
Void,
thinking what I'm thinking?
Windrunner.
You don't have a
Nature's
stun
Prophet.
or a slow. You're useless to me.
I'm in complete agreement.
And we have an Ursa, which
Positively.
is not good. And yeah, Kanka will do really well in this lane. He won't necessarily win it,
A great adventure.
but it's not a lane where it's like I stomp him.
Then it's
Fuck, I meant to zap him. Yeah, and it's because of that stupid splishy splashy shit that he can do. It's not a lane where he has any potential to kill me, but he really doesn't need to.
Religion spot.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Just leave it, leave it. It's good we have wards, but
then it's settled. I should
come on,
say
faggot,
so.
auto attack something, please, please, just get that splash away. Oh, and it still hit me.
Are you
And the
thinking
range on
what
that shit is
I'm
retarded
thinking?
too.
Never.
And once he gets like a ring of health, I all of a sudden can't force him out of lane.
You leave me no choice.
It's an annoying lane. It's not one that he
Very
really
well.
like wins though. Just such a fucking annoying lane.
My
I like to be up
sentence
against heroes like
exactly.
Shadow Fiend and shit when I play Tinker.
Is this really necessary?
Because that's a lane where it's like I not only win the lane, but I force the guy out by a large margin.
I carry a charge.
But Tinker is really all about how quick you get those boots of travel, because that's when Tinker starts
No
becoming
argument
phenomenal.
there.
If you're unfamiliar with how the hero works, fuck you. No, but if you're unfamiliar with how the hero works, he basically uses
If I
his ult
must.
to refresh his other two abilities. It also refreshes items, so it works for shit like boots of travel.
Indeed.
As the Kunkka starts to gain levels, this lane becomes harder and harder, because he just keeps hitting me with his splash, which
Positively.
applies his attack.
He's coming.
Oops, that was really bad. It applies his splash in an area of effect.
Proceed.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Who fucked with my courier? Can you never do that again, please?
Why, it's a
I'm
magic
coming,
beaker.
dog.
Very well.
That's really annoying that someone fucked with the courier.
Stun in 3 seconds.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Taking a lot of creep damage there, but I intend to get the rune.
Incoming.
Use another salve.
You fucking
I should
He's used
bear,
2
why
health
are you so
potions already.
slow?
Into the fray. Well, isn't that something?
I'm gonna grab the rune here.
I'm
I'm gonna miss out on some farm over it though, but I'll get outlaned if I don't. Like I'll get forced out of lane, whereas if I get it, I'll get some more lane control back. But their
Mike,
Kunkka blew
I'll
2 salves.
prudently put this aside.
Why do you want so many mods as beta keys? Yeah.
Illusion.
I sometimes use the mods to wipe my ass as well.
Positively.
Same with the beta keys. Because everyone knows I have so many beta keys that...
Oh, this is perilous.
Yesterday I did an Oprah Winfrey with giving out mod power.
Proceed.
So now this Kunkka is going to have a huge disadvantage for a small time.
Tinkering
He can't come up
about.
this hill the last hit.
Not while I'm around.
And I'll just pretty much last hit and deny everything.
No argument there.
Almost had the courier there.
Indeed. Science in action.
And again, even when the creep is in the
Is this
middle
really
like this,
necessary?
Your top tower
and I have an
is
illusion
under
rune, he's
attack.
so much weaker than I am.
Consider my curiosity piqued. Absolutely.
I'm not there, they're not gonna come.
A fellow scientist. Then it's settled.
I'm back there. Okay,
I know I'm gonna grab it.
I'm
So I'm beating the
in
Kunkka pretty
complete
handily.
agreement.
I wish I could set up a situation where I could kill him though.
Tinker's on corner.
Where you going? Where you going?
He got his ring of health,
Where you going?
but does he? Okay, he does have a stout shield.
I'll
Oh, this guy's set up!
Bottom.
I'm dead.
absolutely.
What? Suck my dick.
Nice.
I'm in
This profit,
complete
like
agreement.
all over my dick. Like, can you stun? Oh shit! Oh!
I carry a charge.
Oh!
Block me,
Oh!
man.
Yo, you got it.
Indeed.
Yo, you went a terrible way.
You leave me no choice.
Oh no!
Does he even have boots? No.
I thought you were dead,
Are
dog.
you thinking what I'm
Immense
thinking?
negative.
No, it was close.
No argument there.
I'm scared for your life.
A research.
Damn, I thought I could get both there. I could have if I would have done that
My sentiments
correctly.
exactly.
You should go like.
The Kunkka needs to show up again so I can keep blasting him. This Kunkka didn't get enough last hits early on, which means I'll be able to outlane him now. Call it, you fucks!
Key double damage. Oh, this is perilous.
Coming here.
Oh shit!
Tinkering about. It's not time yet.
Jesus, fucking call MIAs. It's easy to do.
Get away from the beam.
None of you did anything there by being there, but it was fine that you were there, but your presence made no difference in the outcome of that. But just call MIAs or get like a ward that's more valuable than that.
Great adventure.
Is that even on the high ground? Is that even on the no, it isn't. Oh god. It's much more valuable as a ward if you place it on the high ground.
I should say so.
Sephiroth.
Seriously?
I'll prove
I see the lot
this
there.
aside.
Okay.
Hurt that guy.
Very well.
Hurt that guy.
I'll get this bitch out of. Oh, you're not talking.
Never mind. Yeah, I was talking
My
to you, but
sentiments
I
exactly.
just realized I couldn't make anything happen there. Jesus fucking MIAs.
You can make fucking anything.
And it sucks because if one person comes to gank
yourself,
me,
dog.
then
You gotta have
then
faith.
Nature's Prophet will come to gank me, and then I'll die.
Indeed.
Oh, this guy's dead. I'm like,
I need 10 mana.
what? I'm not
I
like.
should say
No,
so.
run.
Yeah, I'd rather just get a reliable boots
Run.
of travel really
Run.
early though.
What a bit.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Oh, that's the end.
Positively. No haste. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oops.
We need to go here.
I'm
somebody
in
flying.
complete agreement.
I don't have the money to. I just.
But Tinker's all about how quick you get those boots of travel.
Yeah, I'm also.
Tinkering about.
Here, down.
So if I can get an early boots of travel, I'll be in really good shape.
Proceed.
That nuke is also pure damage. My nuke rather.
Smart money. Then it's settled. Science. In
So it hits for so
action.
much because I think it does more than 300 already. And that's before you consider the fact that it's pure damage.
I built it myself.
Yeah, it does 320 pure damage.
Positively.
Kunkka's zoning for top.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Top Smith on the other nine right there.
You really run a boat at me. Fucking faggot. Dude, bot. Seriously? Seriously, dude? Seriously? Seriously, go bot for rune. Do you not see the Kunkka? I can beat him on this rune if you go. If you go.
No, I didn't see him with me.
Proceed.
Got him to run.
Hit him.
Got boots now.
I'm in complete agreement.
Oh god, dude. That was your fault. Now I'm dead. Help me!
No argument there.
Help me? What the fuck? I had 2 teammates there and I'm gonna die? Really? Why did you even run? Why did any of you even come if you can't do Oh my god. I had 2 teammates there. How did I die? Do you not realize they have a fucking Nature's Prophet?
Where do you want another ward?
Fucking awful. Like there, I can contest the Kunkka for a rune if Witch Doctor runs. But Witch Doctor didn't run at it.
Scaring her, man. You got a stun.
Hey, next time please don't be fucking retards and get more wards. And that's a shitty ward. Place it on the high ground. It gives you plain more vision. That's like the 3rd time that their prophet has shown his face. It's actually the 2nd, but just okay. Well, I'm sorry, but that's an awful ward, and you should never do that. There's no excuse to ever place it there. That will never. That'll even get counter warded by the same counter ward. We probably have wards in stock. Okay, I guess we don't. We just don't have them up on the map. Someone gank the Kunkka. He has no escape mechanism, and I've been ganked in my lane twice, so just come and kill him. I'll get really annoyed if you guys don't do shit this game.
My sentiments exactly.
please gank the Kunkka? He outlanes Tinker when he's this level.
I carry a charge.
He lacks an escape mechanism. They have a Nature's Prophet. Do shit. Be not awful. Vengeful Witch Doctor. I'm looking at you guys, please.
I'm already there, dude.
Okay,
Shut the
good.
fuck up.
Then, oh god, this is awful.
What I'm thinking?
Thank you. See, that's all you have to do to get the kill.
Absolutely.
Top's missing.
Who's mid?
I like how Vengeful came too.
Top's not missing.
Can't hate on her for that though.
Positively.
But it's okay. It's just so easy to kill the Kunkka. Like he lacks an escape mechanism, but so do I. I don't care as long as they're not
I'm in
ganking me.
complete agreement.
But when they do gank me, that's when I start to get really fucking frustrated.
Don't call me
Because the
Jack.
person who it's like a Shadow Fiend against like a Tinker. It's like the player who wins that lane is the player who has their
Is this
supports
really
gank more.
necessary?
You can kill this Prophet. He's in like
Yeah.
Mexico.
Like both of us lack escape mechanisms, so we're super susceptible to ganks on both ends. And the player who wins that lane, again, it's just the player who
Very
supports
well.
gank more.
He still might be up there actually.
Oh, Dazzle's missing you.
Then
Oh, we can
it's
dive him. We
settled.
can dive him.
You think so?
Stun, he's dead.
It needs to it needs to be leaded by the Vengeful Stun for this to work. Okay, go. He's out of position. Go.
Go, go, go.
He's dead.
No argument there.
I can swap, I can swap.
Regeneration. Indeed.
Oh my god, he X. Let me farm this mid, dude. I'm almost at bots. Let me get it.
Into the fray.
Like, I would have gotten that if Vengeful didn't hit it. It's pretty annoying.
One of the big carry items, by the way.
Really, Vengeful? That's 2 last hits that you fucked up for me. I'm like 400 from Boots of Travel, dude.
Proceed.
God, I'd have those Boots of Travel so much earlier if I didn't die.
We might be able to kill him.
My sentiments
now.
exactly.
That's what annoyed the shit out of me, too. I was so close to Boots of Travel and I died to a Prophet. Like, he's come mid before. It's really annoying, though. Like,
This motherfucker, if you can stun,
I hate playing. That's one of the reasons too that you don't see Tinker too much is because he needs so much farm and so much experience to be useful. And like all of his spells are good, etc., etc. So you desperately need levels, and it's like it's so infuriating to die when you're
Can I
like
send courier back?
so close to your. Yeah, I didn't send it mid.
Positively. Well,
When you're so close to your Boots of Travel, you can fucking touch them.
you leave me no choice.
Oh my god, I messed that up. That would have been my Boots of Travel too.
Absolutely.
Like I could have Boots of Travel right now if I didn't fuck that
I'll
one lesser up.
prudently put this
You should
aside.
go and to like another lane. It isn't
I'm
here.
in
Like bot is
complete
totally
agreement.
farmable.
I'm already in my way.
Great adventure
Let's push a bit.
Oh, I'm dead to Prophet now.
will come in handy.
God, this guy is so like. Oh, never mind. It's 3. Yeah, that's cool. You know, if we had a ward that was useful, like it's nice that we have that one, but like placing it here stops them from coming from top as well. This is a better mid-game ward, and it's a better ward if you're Radiant. It's much more valuable if you're Radiant, because I'll explain it. Like if you're on the Dire, they're gonna walk one path to gank you. Look, if you're on Dire, they're gonna walk through here, and then they're gonna come behind me to gank me. That's what they've done 3 times. Like this doesn't stop me from dying. Whatever. I have Boots of Travel, but
Is under attack.
this is a shitty ward. I don't know why he placed it here and then decided to re-up it and place it here. It's a really nice ward if you're Radiant, because if you're Radiant and someone's gonna come to kill you, they'll either come from here or like it'll stop you from dying if you're Radiant. But if you're Dire, that won't prevent me from getting ganked.
Tinkering
Like once again, like they've come at me like twice from there,
Science.
which is why the ward there isn't useful unless you combo with the ward there. Oh look, oh god, it's a Nature's Prophet. Wow, I'm so shocked.
Oh, this is
Really,
into
another
the
Prophet.
fray.
TPs? Okay, never mind. If he had a teammate there, I would be dead.
No argument there. Very well.
And he should not have went on me unless he had a teammate, so we had every reason to believe that he had a team there.
I'll take that. March, march. Heads up. The master's
This is such a frustrating game, because they're just gonna kill me over and over.
Bottom.
I'm gonna go bot. You guys can do whatever you've been doing all game. It's such a frustrating fucking game.
2, 1.
Just kill yellow.
Not yet.
No, Prophet.
Because this Kunkka's team has been giving him so much support.
Incoming.
I'm low.
If
Fuck
I
At
this.
least with these Boots of Travel, I can do the whole Tinker thing. And I still got the Boots of Travel at a good time. It's just such a fucking annoying game.
Don't push them out of lane. You can push. Yeah, we can push this now.
No argument there.
If lower skilled players need to tell them everything, that's how I feel it works. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
I'll
annoying though because when I tell
prudently put
viewers to
this
do
aside.
things, they don't listen
Perpetual
anyways.
motion.
But you're right, I should, but
Positively.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
What I'm thinking?
Just stun him, just stun.
We got line of sight on the guy for a minute there, dude.
I'll carry a
Oh, help him, Death Prophet. Death Prophet, position yourself forward. You might have been able to prevent that, dude.
I'm in complete agreement.
It's a minor posturing thing that Death Prophet fucked up there. That was probably preventable.
Then it's
He got
settled.
X'd.
It's been a pleasure.
Radiant structures are fortified.
My
at the
sentiments
end.
exactly.
But that was probably preventable.
Proceed. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. March.
The enemy's top tower has been denied.
Oh god, no tower.
I expect
It wasn't worth leveling my ult there. I should have put another point into my sight, or into my third ability rather.
Very well.
Don't worry, I got my big
But I'll try.
guy in
I'll
there.
try just telling
He's
them to
done.
do everything.
Everybody's scared.
My very... where did that come from?
I had
coming
6
around.
minutes. Place for it to ping there, etc. I guess.
My sentiments exactly.
Top is being pushed.
Incoming. Positively.
3 minutes.
Is go,
Fear
my
you
little
from
friend.
college.
Go! You leave me no choice.
Alright, be care.
I can TP everywhere.
Now, this goes heads up. That shouldn't be there. Indeed.
I'll just hold down mid or whatever for a while.
It's not
Just have TPs. I'll say that now. I mean, it's implied, but you should just carry
I
TPs.
can't
Such a mistake
wait.
to level my ult there. It doesn't
I'm not ready.
like gain enough for it to be worth doing that. Remember, just hold TPs. Just don't leave me here without TPs.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I won't lose a tower here because I'm a
I
tinker.
should say so.
I wish I could be doing the tinker thing, but I'd rather that my team just gets farm.
Absolutely.
Because I can't trust them to farm unless I basically make it really easy for them.
Tinkering about.
I'm gonna come top, and if you can stun and swap, and eat it,
I'm in
bitch
complete
gonna
agreement.
die.
Oh man, that sounds like a lot of things.
Bro, you don't
Proceed.
even know. She a little bitch. Oh, nope. So,
No argument there. What was this for again?
Should have blood ring before that.
Great adventure.
okay.
Going
Whatever. Whatever.
Look at them go. Rearming.
You show that courier in his face before he dies. Big GM.
I'm TPing away. I don't want to die to purple. I don't even know what purple is. I guess it's a Kanko.
Not ready.
Don't leave me.
What was this for again?
You let that guy grab the haste. That's stupid.
I will fucking tower that.
I don't really need the runes that badly at this point. So if you see an instance where you're not sure
Then
whether or
it's
not like
settled.
that guy's gonna get it, then just grab it.
See
Cast goes down, be careful.
positively. That shouldn't be there. Heads up. No argument
That shit's
there.
really annoying as a dazzle. I can put him out of lane doing that.
March.
What is this dude doing?
I'll build a new lab with this. Indeed.
They won't get a kill out of that, so I don't know why they're trying.
Harper wanted to go mid.
My sentiments
That's
exactly.
crazy. He gives no fuck.
Tinkering about.
I'm coming to my favorite little bear.
If that would have hit me, would I have died,
Well.
I think? Probably.
Energize.
The enemy's
Proceed.
bottom tower has fallen.
Yo, let's go mid.
Wait.
Oh, it's profit. It's profit fucking dead. Oh, dude, he's fixing. He's
I could have
fixing.
soul ringed.
What are you doing?
Force staff is an amazing item on Tinker. I'm happy because whoever the fuck is on the
That's
Ursa is
crazy,
doing
I don't even
fine.
care. Let's go mid. Let's tower that.
Force
Let's
stick, Force stick is just in general. It's a really nice item on tons of heroes. It's especially nice on this hero.
Pause
The
it.
enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Just keep on going with it.
They'll tear you apart.
But this is one of the reasons that I don't play a ton of Tinker and Shadowfiend on stream. It's just really, really annoying because these heroes are both very susceptible to getting killed. And for some reason, pubs understand that more so than they do with other heroes that lack escape mechanisms. Here, go kill Roshan or something, Ursa. Be a real man.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, fuck you.
Enemy's middle tower
Rearming.
has fallen.
Look at them go.
Who TP stop?
This goes.
He's walking now. I'm gonna go get my items and then I'll get the Roshan. I can't solo it though because I have no regen. Not regen, but still.
Easy kill top.
Oh, this is perilous.
Purposely broke that, but it was a mistake.
No, bro, I'll go, don't worry. Let me heal.
But I'll commit to my
Very well.
mistake. I should have gotten that last hit there as well.
Let's
Fuck, he's a push. He pushed it out.
Wait.
He
do
pushed.
this. Where is he? Where is he?
He TP'd.
The Gordon's giving me a headache.
Oh, what a bit.
I like his accent. It's like a Brooklyn accent or
Not yet.
something. I can't really tell. But incredibly frustrating game. I can't even say it. Can't even say that enough.
It's not time yet.
It's one of those games where it's just impossible to really enjoy it.
No argument there. Go. Incoming. Indeed. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? March! 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 I carry a charge. I've discovered
But usually,
some
like, you wouldn't want to
materials.
like, take your ult to level 2 until you've maxed out all the other abilities.
Seek the heat.
Check it out, Miss Doctor.
I like to just fill my inventory with branches. Especially because I don't know what the next item I'll be getting will be. It'll depend on the
That shouldn't be
circumstances of the
there.
game. Having fun, helping me farm.
March!
That's right, bitch.
Ow, let's go top. You need to kill. Then you won't get 2 shots.
Okay, I'll come.
I'm hide. I'm sneaky.
Okay, I'm coming, dude. Go. Go, go. Do you see how far up I am? Oh, man, if they would've went on me there, I would've died.
Tinker bait.
I'm in complete agreement.
I'm coming back. The bitches.
Yeah. That was an aggressive, like, boots of travel by me there. It could have ended really bad.
Well, good luck with that.
Tinkering about.
Fuck you.
Easy.
Rearming.
Should be a siege unit? No?
No, fuck you, Tower.
Look at them go.
That's it.
The enemy's top tower
Tinker
has
can suck
fallen.
too if you're able to shut him down from getting his boots of travel. If he doesn't get boots of travel, then he's of no use to anyone.
This for again. March! 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 Enhance!
But once you get your boots
I
of
should
travel,
say so.
it's like the laning phase is affected. Oh god. Reading chat. The laning phase is effectively over for everyone. Because, particularly the enemies. Because,
Fuck. I swap him. No, it doesn't work, man.
he's graved, just swap, he's graved.
Are you thinking what I'm? This
No!
here?
Yo, I got no brain. I'm
It's not
Defense.
March! March!
It's also important to use your bottle before you leave the
I'm
pool
at the end. Play it didn't work.
on Tinker.
No, the BS boss didn't work, man.
Why the fuck did he? Yo, I wasn't expecting this reaction.
Because the bottle effect will carry over after you TP.
Well, dare you
Came
apart?
out of fucking Mexico. He proved himself right there.
It's not
I'll probably end up going for a sheep stick.
not
Because enemies don't have enough auto attack damage to make and also their hero lineup makes it kind of shitty to go for
I'm not ready.
what's it called? A Ghost Scepter? Ghost Scepter is really nice though on Tinker
You
sometimes.
leave me no
Especially if the
choice.
enemies can auto attack you to
I
death.
can't wait. Look at them go. Proceed.
My bad, bro. It's over there with the wards, you know?
I'm not ready.
That was a useful ward.
Where did that come from? March! 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 March!
I know he's joking around and still giving like this really dickhead response. fuck is Kunkka? Oh god.
In
Don't worry, I'll be right back.
not rearming. My sentiments exactly.
You guys are bad fuck.
I'm in complete agreement.
B.
Very well. I'll haste. Then
guys,
it's
I got
subtle.
He's over there. Did you not see where the creeps aggroed to?
Seriously?
Yeah, the creeps aggroed on him. He's here.
Radiant
He has an
structures
invis
are
blade, so never mind.
fortified.
We won't get him no matter what. But that's where he was.
I'm in complete
There I refreshed in the
agreement.
middle of those trees so I could force stick. I should have waited on the force stick until Nature's Prophet came.
Our fellow scientist. What was this for again?
I'll be
Absolutely.
right back. You guys can still push it. They'll get right here. Or not. Oh man, if I were there, she would die.
It's not time.
B.
Oh, she's dead. Cool.
That should be.
I thought if she would have gotten away there, it would have been my fault too. Like some kind of manager. Go to.
March! 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 That's odd.
Man up,
This goes here.
But no, I'll just go high mana pool, not high like mana regen.
25-minute first kill on Roshan. Yeah,
Does Tinker's ult reset Lincoln's? Yeah, I think it does. I'm like 99% sure it does.
Roshan has fallen to the die.
Oh, cool.
My sentiments exactly finger failure soldier. Try.
But yeah, I don't have a lot of farm in this game either.
Is a ward there good, Bonnie?
No, it doesn't do anything in this game. A ward on the plateau doesn't do anything either in Dota 2.
Tell me where the fucking place, man. I don't know.
At this point in the game, getting a ward, these are going to be valuable wards. Here, here, and there are all really, really good aggressive wards at this point in the game.
Right.
Also, maintaining the ancient ward. The ancient ward just now became good in like the last 2 minutes. But yeah, because we're going to be pushing in, I would save one ward for their racks too, so you can do an aggressive swap. Almost. Oh, dude, if you.
What up, faggot?
I'm in good repair.
Fuck. 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 Fucking
Dire's
hotkeys.
structures are fortified.
Oh wow. Who forted?
Where did that come from?
That fort will actually hurt us a bit. I'll be bot in a minute.
Go, my little friends! Go! Positively.
There's just a lot of people came back towards the ward spots. Yeah. We fucking pissed.
It's up.
See.
Fuck you.
Before I'll sharpen my claws in your bark.
He probably has a teammate nearby.
He was gonna bitch at me for it.
Full staffing. Do this.
It's too manly. Oh, okay.
Well,
I don't fucking give a shit.
Bottom tower has been denied.
then it's Sahi.
Faceless coming back.
Keep light. Oh man, if you would have line of
No
sight.
vision.
Here.
Yeah.
March.
Big void ult.
I can't wait. I'm here again.
Oh, fuck, BM.
No argument there.
You motherfucker's crazy.
I'm not
Did
ready.
no one die there? Oh, I guess we
Get
lost
the
one.
tower here.
It's
Hey, don't
not
call me a
time
nigger.
yet.
Fuck you, tower. Who the? Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm not
You know what my favorite
ready.
thing to do is on Darkseer if you're doing that jungle thing? If people come to gank you, just suck them up onto there. Because you'll never die as it like jungling a Darkseer if you want to do that, even though it's kind of pubby. But
Tinkering about.
like it's just if people want to
Bottom tower
gank
has
you,
fallen.
I like to just do that to kind of like DM them like really you're trying to gank me as a Darkseer?
Right here? We can kill. Oh shit, yo, I'm gone. Fuck it. You fucked.
What was this for again?
Yeah, you fucked.
You guys, I'm
I know it.
Rearming. March. March.
You okay? You okay?
Do you have a Shadow Blade? Yeah, you do.
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good.
I'm gonna come anyways in case they have dust, which they do. Help them. Go, go! Help them, help them! You have to fight, dude.
Oh shit. Oh man, oh.
That shouldn't be there. I should say so. Not yet.
Guy's dead.
Heads up.
Really? Rewind? Now he won't
My
die.
sentiments exactly.
Oh, he's like Mexico, what the fuck?
Kill him.
Yeah.
What a lucky rewind.
Then
I could have
it's
killed that
subtle.
guy if he didn't rewind that.
Now, this goes here. March! March! Absolutely. It's not done yet. Rearming. Proceed.
I can also stop Nature's Prophet from doing any of his cute split push shit as a tinker.
It's not time. That shouldn't be there.
Stormthorn! Is that creep good? Which one? Like my creep score, you mean? No, my creep score isn't that great considering that I'm a tinker. Like 150 by 30, you should be farming more than 50 every single 10.
March! March! I can't wait! March! March!
Don't worry guys, I got this second.
It's not done yet. Where did that come from? Positively. March. This floor again. I'll tear you apart.
That was some risky farm, but I went for it. The boy can just ult me and kill me.
Not yet.
I have
This
dust.
goes here.
I will be going for the sheep stick this game.
Killing spree.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, yeah.
Go. That should be there. March. 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 Rearming. Look at them go. Where did I'm in complete agreement.
I can keep all of the lanes just easily pushed up.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. This goes here.
They're coming.
You become
I'm moving.
I can't wait.
double kill.
Don't X me, bitch. Don't X me. Don't X me. Oh god, I'm so fucked. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
This
Man. Did we just get team wiped? We should probably try to pick one before we try to Rax again.
Big throws.
Yeah, huge throws. That void is level 17 now. Because, I mean, it's hard enough to push up a hill, especially into a void.
And the full team.
Yeah, the full team is kind of annoying too. Let me just get a sheep and then let's try to just pick one with smoke. I don't like this ward. I like it more to the left. You'll get the same vision.
Washington.
I'll just push out top and mid when I respawn. I'll go top
I got
first.
top, don't worry about it.
Oh,
Don't worry
fine,
about it.
fine. Fuck you. I'll let him get it anyways. Why can't I click on the map? Okay, good.
All of it.
Does somebody have observer?
R&D will tear you apart. What is this for again? March, march. That shouldn't be there. This goes march, 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 march.
I really do need to complete that sheep. It's hard enough to push into an enemy Rax. It's especially hard against heroes like Void and Tide.
It's not time yet.
Bury me.
I see any mentions of phase.
True peace is
Absolutely.
only at sea.
March. Where did
Oh, you faggot.
look at them go?
Nope.
How you doing? Oh shit.
Incoming. A great
What's that?
adventure. I can't wait.
Oh my god, he'll just kill me now. Dude, stun, swap, do something, dude, really? God. Do we still not have dust? Prophet, you should be buying dust. Because you're gonna be in the front of the fights anyways. Well, if we only have dust on one guy, man. Oh god, be careful, dude. You realize Void bought back, right? I guess you didn't. Like, we haven't even won the game. Like, we could still lose it, and you guys are diving into their base. You have to turn and hit them now. Just try to leave their base. Just try to leave it. Dude, seriously? Come on. I really don't want to lose this game. Help him. Profit. Profit. Go. Good, 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 good. Wow. Oh, man. This is a shitty game. Tinker is one of the best heroes, man. He can outlane so many mids, but, like... Again, you're just really susceptible to being ganked. No, because then Void will just insta-give our Ursa in every fight, and then that'll be enough to put them in a good position.
Completely refurbished.
It's one of the few games where it would have actually been nice to get a Linken's on Tinker.
I can't wait. March, 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 march. I'm not ready. Rearming.
Somebody come? I'm quite sure.
Okay, go.
I should say so.
Oh, well, whatever. He was there. See where Rune it
Positively.
is? No, it's not there.
Copeland, can you
Are
buy
you thinking
observers?
what I'm thinking?
I like how he saves his thing so he gets all the farm from it.
Look at them go.
Oh, man.
Very well.
That still hit?
Was that a random boat?
Proceed.
Yeah, it looked like it. Oh, god, I need help.
Where did
I can swap you.
I might get caught here still. Okay, fine, thank you.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
that shouldn't be there?
I assume that there was a Void there
I'm not ready.
when he threw the boat. That boat still
it's
fucking hit me
settled.
too after 4-sticking. Now that I have a sheep, I can just continuously like chain sheep
sheepstick.
someone.
You guys are so manly.
No argument there. I'll prudently put this aside.
We have to pick one, or you have to get a ward into their base so you can swap out
Then
Void.
it's
Because if
settled.
Void ults, he'll kill 2 of us, and then we'll lose the push.
Proceed. It's not time yet.
You gonna push?
This for again? Is this really necessary?
Yeah, I'll be back.
This for again? March,
I'll be
march.
bot.
Not illusion. Now, where did that come from?
We're gonna get Void ulted again.
Go, my...
You go solo, man.
Look at them.
They're gonna get Void ulted right now.
Yeah.
This goes here.
I'll just swap you out of it if you get caught.
Are you thinking what I can't
Help him?
wait.
Swap him? Oh, you waited too long that swap, man.
Indeed.
Way too long.
Heads up. Not yet. This well, isn't that something? Heat. I should say so.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Good not throwing there, dude.
My sentiments exactly.
I hate you so much.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Don't throw, dive pool.
Not yet.
Dude?
Rearming. I can't wait.
Turn it, go, go, go.
I'm incomplete. Incoming. This goes here. That shouldn't be there.
Oh,
The
there's
enemy's
all my mana.
bottom
Into the
barracks
fray.
has fallen. Your top tower is under attack.
Tinkering about.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Just got mana, that's good.
Your top tower is under attack.
Let's back off.
I'm not ready. Now, this goes here.
Your top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Absolutely. Go, my
Oh, come on. Did I just time that completely wrong? No.
Very well.
Your top tower has been denied.
Man, I almost fucked that up with the
My
timing.
sentiments, exactly.
Like, I almost fortified it in such a way that the catapult hit, like, actually would have gotten it.
Tear you apart. Then it's settled. Where did that come from? March! 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 Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Fascinating! A malfunction.
Damn it. I think I might have commented right before the game, but that Void is so annoying as a Tinker because he's one of the few heroes that can just destroy me wherever I am. It's kind of like Night Stalker, and then a Furion who gets more farm than you. Or not Night Stalker. Well, Night Stalker is an okay example. I meant Riki. I don't know why I said Night Stalker. I guess it's because they're both blue heroes. But no, like, if I don't see a Void, he can just leap in from trees or something and insta-give me. Focus this Ghost on Strikes. I haven't really been watching him. Why not get a Bloodstone? Because you don't benefit too much from the higher mana, like the regen and the HP regen or the health pool. And you're not like refreshing anything, and usually it's nice for your items to have active abilities, albeit that there are some items that you can get that don't really have the best actives. Yeah, probably because Riku was Night Hunter and Han, that's exactly it. Not getting insta-gibbed in these ults, just back away. And then we'll just push mid while I push back top.
Got anything needs fixin'? March, Mop. What is this for again? They'll tear you apart.
Is Josh almost up again? When do we kill it last?
This goes
I
here.
have no idea.
This is really risky since they're all in their forest, but Void is top and he's probably the only one that can kill me before I can do anything about it.
That shouldn't be there. March,
Maybe
march,
next.
march, march. Science in action. I can't wait. Positively.
Okay, go mid, go mid, go mid, go mid.
You can keep your magic. I have laser beams. And where did that come from?
Just everyone go mid. If this Void is smart, he'll insta-give me with his ult,
Indeed.
and then he'll try to defend the push.
What is this for again? Look at them go!
Try to defend the push.
Enemy's
Okay.
middle tower has fallen.
Rearming.
Just try to backdoor top now.
Enemy's
Try to backdoor
middle
top.
barracks
Not
has
yet.
fallen. The enemy's middle
is that TP gonna work?
barracks has fallen.
Tinkering about. Go, my... Look at them go!
One nice thing about being up towers is that
Enemy's top tower has
if you
fallen.
lose or if you win a fight, you take racks. And in late game like this, when the enemies are probably really high level,
Has fallen.
you take
The
2
enemy's
racks
top
on a
barracks
one
has
fight.
fallen. We now have mega creeps.
Proceed.
Alright, you can do anything now. If you guys want to take it to the final frontier, I'm totally down.
No argument there.
Nope. Oh god, he got me mid-force stick too.
Absolutely. I can't wait. I'm not ready.
With a fierce heart, you join the fray.
Where did that
Help.
rearming? Positively.
Willie, he rewound it!
I'm not ready.
The guy just rewound the killing blow on him. Have fun.
I'm not ready.
What a fucking dick.
This for again.
That guy just rewound the killing blow, man.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Have fun, bro. You gonna solo their whole team there?
Absolutely.
Too manly. When can you show me jungle now? Because I've never tried to play jungling. You can jungle almost anything, especially on Dire, man. And I shouldn't say almost. You can literally jungle anything.
Well, tear you apart. Into the fray.
Perhaps.
Where did that come from? Go.
Yeah, they weren't awful. It was a frustrating game though, because they ganked me mid like 3 times. Did you really just go 6 boots on me, Ursa? We have to try to end this. Then again, we have Mega Creeps. I've lost a game with Mega Creeps before, man. But then again, that was when they also had Mega Creeps.
Not yet.
Alright, let's go, Mr. Stylin.
Very well. Heads up. What was this for? Take the heat. I can't wait. Heads up. Then it's settled.
I just want this game to end. It's like one of the worst games I've played in a while.
What was this for again?
I walked back into it.
Yes.
I think you're supposed to choke point jungle's Nex. Yeah, that's the better way to do it. If you wanna, you just pull yourself into trees where not more than one creep can hit you, and then you just lay into the big creep. It's the best way to do it. Who left? There was someone else who left? NX, okay. He's not allowed to leave. I like how he's Sullivan with 6 boots. But yeah, you can jungle with Shadow Demon because you can poison the creeps before they can hit you back. Also, he's one of the... Any hero that has like an AoE can actually jungle anything kind of efficiently. Like a Storm Spirit, a Shadow Demon. But you shouldn't just pick those heroes and be like, I'm gonna jungle. The shit player friends. Radiant is better for jungle RPG next? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's iffy though because on Radiant side he's way more susceptible to being ganked. You don't even have to smoke if you're gonna shadow poison him, like because you can do it from the maximum range. The creeps don't even aggro you. I'm gonna play Pudge next because I said that I'd play a Pudge and then I'll play whatever. Fuck America? Whoa, dude. Whoa, man. Everyone knows greatest country on earth, God's country. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not even religious. Okay. Talk about Shadow Demon. Basically the way that I've heard you're supposed to do Shadow Demon is that you don't actually max your poison. You max your disruption and then you max your damage amp. The reason being is that you outlane almost anything, man. Like with disruption, it has the power of like a cold snap in that you disrupt someone and then you just walk up to them, and particularly if they're like a ranged hero, then you just right click them and you're right clicking them and they have to run away because they can't trade hits with you. And then as they run away, they're getting hit by their illusions, they're getting hit by the disruption, and like at level 7, your disruption will hit them with the same power that like you have 2 illusions that do 60% damage, so you're right clicking them for like 120% of their damage plus the Shadow Demon damage. And then if you amp them, it just becomes, oh god, so strong. Your Shadow Poison, or I mean your Demonic Purge as well, has like a super low cooldown, so you can just use it to put people out of lane or to like gank. Like you disrupt someone, then you walk on top of them and you hit them with your Purge and they're dead. It's especially if you have amp, and it's like that combo will kill them. But I mean, in pubs I've never seen anyone do anything but Shadow Poison. Of course, the Shadow Poison can be good too, and when you have enough levels, it's like you poison someone 3 times, then you disrupt them, and then you fight them, and that's what you do later in the game too. But at the same time, it just feels so much weaker to go Shadow Poison. I'm gonna run a commercial now. I'll be back in a sec. I think NX was just trolling. I need to upload that stuff though. I've been saying that I'd do it for like a month now, but it's taking me forever. His amp is really good too. NX knows how gullible people are in the chat. I remember the first time I didn't stream for like a day or two. Someone was saying there was like an earthquake, and I got like 10 emails about, Barney, are you okay? Was there really an earthquake? Barney, how do you play Storm Spirit? That'd be a better question for someone like Blitz, but then again, most questions would be better for him anyways. But yeah, it's like, Dota girls go to front with me. It's really like roll in on people, I guess. Like rolling on them, drop a auto attack once, drop a remnant, auto attack, pull them in, auto attack, or pull in then remnant, either way. Mid or I feed. Please don't pick Silencer. Can you pick shit that I can actually gank for? Oh god, I hope that Lina goes mid. Lina's one of those heroes who it's like you hook them, they're dead. Dude, pick a carry that can gank, man. That I can gank for.
10 seconds.
Barney, are you okay? For sure. I bet you
5
HA will be under
seconds
60%.
remaining.
What's HA? You pick Riki. You fucking asshole.
Like room.
I'm sorry, dog, but they pick squishy heroes. I gotta. Bottom should be good, mother. Easy. Everyone picks a carry.
Prepare for
So
battle.
I wouldn't. You'll get outlaned. Like, you won't even be able to get experience.
Please don't pick it.
Yeah, you won't even be able to get experience if you do that.
Hi, hi.
No, I was gonna say, great, Invoker mid, I give up just to mind game the enemies, but whatever. Oh, hook accuracy? Probably, man. I don't play a lot of Pudge, I play Tiny in the instances. I play Tiny in almost all the instances where I would pick a
30
Pudge. Oh
seconds to
god, he
battle.
should have bought another supply if he's in that suicide lane, but whatever.
Eh.
We should get like wards and stuff, because I value that kind of shit when I play Pudge.
Waiting in.
That should be what you spend your
I
first...
was last game when you screamed at me the whole game.
Yeah.
You should
So, fuck you.
you should spend your first 200 gold on wards, and level your Q first, Morpheus.
Smoke screen, dog.
Don't even get a point
They
into
get
your other one.
sold, and then they can't cast abilities.
The battle begins.
Right to it. So
Don't worry,
much
guys.
meat,
I got this.
so little time.
Invisibility?
Invisible Riki, strong.
Level 1 invisible Ricky, you don't even fucking
So
know.
OP,
I set up
man.
motherfucking smokes and shit.
So I'm just gonna block the creeps like I always do.
Smokes
That'll
from
put it...
Mexico, they don't even know.
Whatever.
God damn, I'm so nice. It's gonna put it up my
It's
hill.
gonna be a-
Look at that, that
Nah,
Storm
it's
Spirit
gonna
didn't
be
block
right
at
back
all.
again. What the fuck? Oh shit, what the fuck? Yo, this guy.
Wow, what the hell?
Freeze that nigga. Oh shit.
Your mincemeat now.
I think all of his uphill attacks have hit.
What the fuck?
Fuck you. I hate
This
you.
guy hasn't missed a single uphill attack. What a lucky fuck.
Bro, first blood. Carry some of this shit.
Dude, this guy didn't miss a single uphill auto attack on me. I quit. I'll be in the pool. That was ungodly lucky from Storm Spirit.
Ah, yes.
I don't even think I'd notice.
I'm gonna need bigger paints. Coming through.
What? No first blood?
Oh, fuck, it blocked it, man. Didn't even see it. Fuck.
Nigga, we got first up, like...
Because
20
Courier's
minutes
not in
ago.
the pool, I have to, or not in the pool, I have to walk back.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Ricky motherfucking invisible. That's
That wasn't
what
even really
fucking
close to
happened.
dying there, but I mean, it was kind of measured. But I wish that
You don't even
I
fucking
would have done that better
understand.
early on. Like I had to blow myself for pretty much nothing there.
No,
Forward.
fucking dumb shit.
Yeah, that storm. I'm pretty sure that the way that you do storm is you get your, well, whatever. Like I think you should get his second ability, not his stun. His stun wouldn't save him at level 1. It wouldn't be enough.
If you die, I'm
But again, I don't play a lot of
Pudge.
Pudge.
I'll whip my dick out and be like, yo, this guy's dead. Ha ha ha.
Thought I
ha,
might have
ha,
to
ha.
TP there. But that wasn't like the best trade in the world. Can we get wards?
No, she's being dumb.
I don't know why I ask. I mean, obviously killing him is nice, but I have a whole 3 last hits. And I probably could have denied that if I didn't break my auto attack. Okay, Storm's going top and he'll probably have a rune because no wards. If he comes back towards mid and he doesn't have a rune in his bottle, then I'll know that I can get it bought. But he'll probably get it. Okay, careful top. There's a Storm with Mystery Rune. I'll let them have fun with Mystery Rune Storm. Oh cool, haste. That's an awful Storm though. He's doing so bad. Like right now he can't do what he's doing because the creeps are so strong. A lot of people kind of undervalue like the power of those creeps early on. Kill? Go. Kill, freeze. That Storm has to have like less than 5 last hits. Nice. My presence there was totally unneeded. It just deterred Storm.
Your last hitting on purpose. I don't.
Yeah. You get 1-0-1.
It's gotta be on purpose.
I'm gonna send the courier back. You guys have sent it top when it's walking twice in the first 3 minutes. I need a bottle.
Ah, you missed the last hit.
I could have got both of those with rot.
It's cleaver time.
God, I hate the new courier hotkeys. Like I can change them too. Just it's like.
Go.
Fresh
Fuck you. No.
But that Storm, I don't think he should be doing anything until he hits level 6. We should get those wards at some point.
I waited to hit that because I know.
Storm has wards up, so I could pre-run to the room.
That motherfucker get away, then you get another kill.
Okay, well Storm has another rune by the way, so just be careful. The enemies are awful. What do you max out first, this Storm? It's a funny question because I don't think that you get your... I don't even think you max your stun early as Storm. You just get 3 points into it. I guess that's what your priority is on leveling. Ironically, I think that the first point that you max as Storm is actually your passive. I really need those boots. I should check to see if he has rune. And he doesn't, wow. Oh my god. It's so hard to play against an invisible pudge.
Yeah.
I shouldn't empty my bottle that early.
Leave this bit invisibility.
Because now he either has to like return to the pool since he doesn't know what rune I have. Or he has to probably give up a kill. There's no reason I shouldn't get this. This should be a guaranteed kill, but we'll see what happens. Like he's auto-attacking and he only got like 1.
Get over here.
No! No, not what I meant! I meant to toggle my fucking bottle! Oh my god, I hit my W, I died for nothing. Oh shit! That was so bad. I could have lived with 100% there. I had a bottle and a salve, and I turned on my W instead of salving. Do the creeps actually have to be in, I mean, obviously you can break tower aggro by attack commanding a creep, but does the creep have to be near you or no? Like, does it have to be within a certain range of the actual tower? You bad, Barney. Thank you, good sir. Make something happen. Tornado. You have mana, dude. Do it. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that was shitty. I should have been able to get that 100% without dying over it. Let's kill Storm again. That Storm is going to be, like, out of the game. They have to be within 600 range. I wasn't paying attention then. That was really bad on my part. I should have been able to 100% get that and then not die and then furthermore walk away from that with a lot of HP. No reaction? Okay, never mind. I could have still went on that, I think, despite the Crystal Maiden not really positioning forward. She did come up though, to be fair. Just a little late. But I hate Pudge. He's a great hero because I think his kill potential is enough that it's actually viable to pick him.
Get over here.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Oh my god. That was sexy, man.
I hate Pudge though. I'm so used to Devour, whereas his hook was so much better. I will, dude. Just give it time. No one's going for it, are they? But This is a good hero, and I need to get good at him.
Oh, just tuck this under here for later.
I don't have a TP for bot.
Yes.
That Storm is, I think, still level 5. 7 minutes in.
You need I buy one.
It's cleaver
What the fuck, Bonnie? Why don't you have a TB? Fuck.
Don't worry about it.
Why the fuck are you throwing this game?
Invoker, yell if you need.
We should have TPs, because
I
we
think
might
we
even be
gave
able to
up
save
on
that
it.
tower.
Yeah, they totally did.
Seems that way.
I'm like, fuck this, Nick.
Seems too strong.
Holy fuck, level 3?
Go a bit aggro, bit.
Level 3 and level 4? Oh my god, this is gonna be a good
Go.
game. Plus better than Devo.
You got
Devo cannot curve a hook. Devo used to be able to curve his hook, man. It used to be the best thing in the world. You could just walk your hook into like curves. It was really nice.
whatever.
I might mess this up.
Turn me
No,
over.
thank god.
I'm
Aye, bit of a hack job, that.
I should have just thrown out a hook or ulted her, because if she were good, she would have just stunned. I didn't check her mana either. Professional level pudge play coming out from Barney.
I want to put down ward. I'm gonna die.
I had a really nice game though when I first turned the stream on against Toronto
Right to
and
it.
that other guy that used to be on DWI.
Haste is bottom.
Don't worry, bro. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
That was a fun game. That was probably the best game that I'll play all day.
Yeah.
And it was the one that there were only like 30 people watching.
I fuck.
Come and don't want to use it all at once.
I don't know. I liked Devo a lot.
Yeah.
Go bot.
You won't feel a thing.
But he's one of those heroes that's so different. You doing something, Corey? Okay, we can kill bot here if you want to land a tornado just to hurt them. Is he going to
good
use Zord?
idea.
Oh god, you should put a point in your wax so you have one tornado. And like a ghost walk.
Here I come.
This should be a kill, but it's completely contingent on me landing a hook. It's not like an instance where it's super hard for me to hook either.
You got haste.
Really? I'm just sitting there not doing anything? That was so bad for me there. I just sat there not even auto-attacking.
Through the man's own.
You should ghost walk. Oh wait, you didn't put a point in your ghost walk, so now you're dead. LOL. You should get a point in your ghost walk though, dude. Or a point in your wax. Because like a level 1 tornado is still good. I guess it's not that good. But the ghost walk is still nice, even at level 1. That was pretty shitty by me again. I'll Devo over pause. What was that? That was really shitty. That was me not auto-attacking. I basically right-clicked onto the guy and then like let him sit there and it's like, hey bro. And then I high-fived him and then it was pretty good.
Yes.
I just wanted to see how he was doing. I didn't want to get any kills there. I just wanted to say, hey dude, how's it going? Pretty good, Pudge. How are you? Doing real well. Should I hook you? Should I ult you? Oh, please don't.
Just
Okay.
tuck this under here for later.
But no, that was again a situation where I probably could have gotten away. Didn't expect the Storm Spirit to roll in, but I should have.
Coming through.
Hey brah, I'm about to come brah.
Hey, bro. I'm tired of
Go, smoke him.
Right to it.
God, I hope Storm Spirit doesn't roll out on me.
Waiting in.
What the fuck is this? He's invisible.
Regeneration.
What the fuck is it?
Right.
What the fuck is here?
Bro, what does that word mean? That's pretty big.
Okay, not that.
That's a really big word that you just
I can
said.
ate through the trees. What a nigger.
Can you please keep it G-rated? We don't say nigger on this stream, Ramsey.
Hi.
Only Orb says nigger on his
Okay,
stream.
I'm sorry that I said nigger.
Yeah. Now apologize to all the niggers that are watching the stream. I mean,
Okay, niggers. I'm very sorry that I called you niggers, okay?
professional level touch play.
Almost fucked up.
You know, when I was new, it took me forever to realize that this is retroactive, his flesh heap. I still see some players that don't, but
We go bottom?
I should have also went brown boots, urn, 4 treads. But yeah, his strengthening is actually retroactive on this, meaning that you don't have to have a point into it for it to start accumulating.
Forward.
Proper term is nigger American. But dude, there are some black people that aren't American.